Hey guys, CJ here with another big review of another big issue of Iron Fist. This time it's issue number 10. So the climactic showdown between Danny and his father / mechanical demon being continues from last issue, and it actually does intensify, believe it or not. After absorbing some of the chi of Kun Lun, Danny is literally and metaphorically on fire, both by looking like a flaming badass and the fact that his fight with his father seems to be turning in his favor as he punches his father's face into mince metal using the chi of Kun Lun. This actually wouldn't last, however, as his father regained the upper hand by essentially Temple of Dooming him and shoving a hand through his chest, so, Kalima! It's here that we get more information on his father's ultimate devious plan, using the life force of the young dragon to force open the Randall Gate and tear apart the boundaries between this life and the afterlife in a madman's last desperate attempt to reunite his shattered and very clearly unhealthy family. So what could go wrong, right? Everything. Everything goes wrong. The best laid plans of mice and men and metal monstrosities often go awry, and in this case it's no different. The Randall Gate doesn't bring back Heather Rand, instead it summons a giant flaming monstrous beast. And at the end of this issue, we really don't know what it's about. It actually kind of looks like an archangel, if that makes sense, an archangel, something like that. But we don't know what it is. Is it a demon? Is it death itself? We aren't entirely sure, and that's a mystery best left for next issue. So some pros and cons. The art, as always, is fantastic. Beyond that, one of my favorite things of this series has actually been how Kyle Andrews handles Danny's inner monologue. And in this case, one of my favorite scenes comes as Danny punches through his father's face. But not just the punching through his father's face is what really interests me. What really kind of catches the reader is the fact that his inner monologue kind of shifts toward an ironic parable as time slows down as he's punching in slow motion. It's kind of, the irony is that it's this parable about how, I guess it's about a farmer and his son. It's, I guess, saying that there's always a silver lining. It's like things could be worse. And, it's Danny kind of realizes the irony of the fact that he's thinking of this right as things start to go worse, and he has worse, and he has a hand through his chest. So the only negative thing with this issue that I have is, given the relatively slow pace of this one, due to leading to something much bigger next time, it's one that probably will read much better once this series is released as a single whole collection. This definitely isn't a standalone issue. You need to have read the previous ones, at least the previous last 2 or 3, to get this one, and I feel like in the end you're going to need to read this one to get next issue. So really, I ultimately have always felt that this series is one that works much better. It's going to work much better once you're able to read it as a final, omnibus type thing. So that about wraps it up for this issue. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think that flaming beast is, and did you like this issue in general, I guess, or no, and why? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.